Tonight, a Nashville-based charity out of business.
A charity that was supposed to be raising money to help injured veterans.
But News Channel 5 investigates discovered very little, if any, money actually went to the veterans. Consumer investigator Jennifer Krause found the group For Our Country said it was going to help vets through music.
It did, Vicki and Rory. And earlier today, I spoke with one of the charity's largest contributors, and they told me they cut ties with the group after they couldn't get answers about how their money was being spent. We also wanted to know, and we went straight to the man running the group for answers. Hi, I'm Jennifer Krause from Channel 5. Been trying to reach you. For weeks, we tried to talk to Rogers Mason about For Our Country, the nonprofit organization the music producer started 3 years ago.
Myself and other top country artists are putting together a benefit album with a very special message.
With the help of country stars like Chuck Wicks, Mason recruited vets to share their personal stories.
Please visit forourcountry.org to submit your song, lyrics, letter, or story.
Promising to turn them into songs, record the songs, produce albums, and head out on a national tour, all to raise money for wounded soldiers and vets with PTSD and traumatic brain injuries.
You haven't been returning my calls?
But shortly after we started asking questions, For Our Country's website, Facebook page, and Twitter account all suddenly vanished, and a lawyer for Mason told us the group was being dissolved. And we found Mason wasn't talking.
What happened to all the money that went to the group? Despite raising some $60,000, as far as we can tell, For Our Country produced no songs, no album, and no tour. But what it did do raised a lot of questions.
First, there was the claim about CMT, the country music cable network. For Our Country told potential corporate donors that CMT had agreed to produce a 30-minute documentary about the group and promised product placement and ads in exchange for donations. But the folks at CMT's Nashville headquarters insist that CMT, quote, is in no way affiliated with For Our Country, and any statement by them about being in business with CMT is false. And guitar manufacturer Fender told us the same thing, quote, we had and have no relationship with For Our Country. Yet Fender's name and logo appeared as an official sponsor of the group until Fender discovered this and insisted it be removed. And the man For Our Country, listed as their comptroller and CFO, told News Channel 5 Investigates he never had anything to do with the organization.
Have you ever heard of any songs that they've produced for veterans?
No. For me and mine, we will serve the Lord.
Bob Regan knows all about helping veterans through music. He and Don Goodman are both Grammy-nominated songwriters who run Operation Song, which in the last 2.5 years has helped veterans channel their stories into nearly 200 songs. Some, like this one, are recorded by professional musicians, while others are featured on the group's website. Regan says the focus of Operation Song is to provide musical therapy for vets. And doing anything more than that, like For Our Country claimed it could do, he says, is really like promising the moon.
I've been doing this 30 years and Don's been doing it 40. So I know the odds of anything happening, to generate income, and somebody can say, we're going to get stars to record the songs and take it on the road.
And veterans, he says, especially those injured in war, deserve more.
I hate anybody to rip off veterans or to take money that should be going to veterans.
Proceeds from each album sold.
So what happened to For Our Country's plans to make music and raise money to help veterans? The man behind it all is insane.
What do you say to all the veterans that you said you were going to try to help?
A manager for Chuck Wicks, who appears in that promotional spot, told us Wicks really didn't know much about the group when he agreed to do the video, but said he did it because he thought he would be helping veterans.
So where did all the money go? Anything out of the ordinary?
Well, we got a copy of their tax records. Rogers Mason told the IRS he spent nearly $9,000 on rent and utilities for the group's office, which we found was also Mason's apartment. He also told the IRS he competed in a series of triathlons to raise awareness about the group, but nowhere in these tax records could we find anything going to veterans or veterans groups, as he had claimed would happen.
All right, thanks, Jennifer. Now, if you'd like more information about Operation Song, the group that is helping veterans through music, and how to donate to their group, we've got that on our website.